Number 2 is not the goal. Number 1, lock and load. Hall of Fame, rock and roll. Call my name, Hoffa. Goals.
When they bring up the 48 laws of power, it's going viral on the streets, on the internet street. Let's talk about the 48 laws of power. Let's do it.
When you want something from somebody, you tell them how to benefit them first.
That is an evil book.
It is not.
That is an evil book. That and the Art of War.
No, it's not an evil book. It's not an evil book.
No, they're literature.
Guns are evil, hands are.
No, I'm saying.
I don't believe every law goes hand in hand with all of them.
That's what I'm saying.
Some of them are like.
Those books are masterfully written, right? So when you talk about the Art of War, when you talk about Machiavelli, when you talk about 48 Laws of Power, those are masterfully written books.
Correct.
But the hood took them and just.
No,
the hood just took the books and started to up the hood. The hood took the books and interpreted it. I can say it. I'm from the Bronx. I've been hearing dudes talk about these books since I was in my teens.
Right. Do you know that?
Have you ever read 48 Laws of Power.
Wait, have you ever read them?
I've skimmed them.
Okay, so
I read.
What's your favorite law?
I don't have a favorite law because I don't abide by that. I'm a God-fearing woman.
Never outshine the master.
Never outshine the master.
Mine is Reputation. Story about General Chuko Liang.
Correct. Now, it's historical context. I'm sorry that you're mad at history. I like history. I believe that.
I love history. Well, I think they're masterfully written.
Right.
They are opinion. Right?
No.
Any opinion can be swayed by the writer and what they want you to believe.
Well, the writer gives you in that book both sides. He gives you the pro side and the con side.
But it's a strategy to what? To conquer. Yes. Right?
Or to rule.
To rule. That's what it is.
Or to maintain power.
Right.
But some of it is very necessary.
Okay, so
some of it is very necessary.
There's a story in there about, I think it's like Michelangelo, and they had this piece of ivory that this king wanted carved, and nobody else could carve it. They went and got him. He carves a masterful statue out of it. And the king goes, I think something's wrong with the nose. He went up there, he took the hammer and the chisel, and he banged it, but he never actually hit the statue again. And he just knocked dust off the rafters. And he said, what about now? And the king goes, that's perfect. Now, he could have lost his head if he just said anything different. But sometimes you never outshine the master.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
I get that.
I get it, but I don't live by that.
You don't have to live by it, but if it...
I'm not into deceit. I don't want to deceive people. Mm-hmm. I don't want to control people. I don't want to do all the things that those books teach you how to do.
I don't want to think about it.
I want to live my life. I don't want to control everybody else. I don't know. It's just...
I got my son moms off of one of those rules.
Oh, boy.
Word. Word.
You got a 48 law of power, baby?
Yeah, son. I do. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I didn't.
It was the Art of Seduction.
Art of Seduction. Also, same author.
So
Robert Greene.
We worked in the same place, and I started dating this chick that was like a model. We didn't really, like, mentally we wasn't connected, but she was bad. She was eye candy. So I used to have her come meet me outside the job when I knew my sons, before she would be coming out. So once, she
see me with the bad
with the bad shorty, I was able to see like, there's some intentions there. The next day, who was your little friend?
Little friend. Your little friend. Your little friend.
Gotcha. But
strategic deceit. Basically.
But there is in the Art of Seduction, it tells you to befriend beautiful women, and you will become more attractive to the women that you want. Yeah.
I like the one about the guy that always there when you cry. Like, be the shoulder.
We are not going to do this here.
I didn't say that. I wasn't saying
it's not a bad book. No. You just can't.
I never said it was a bad book. No, I'm just saying.
She's saying that it's used for evil. It's
used for evil.
So
like, it's used to justify. True, and sometimes true. But it's used to justify certain behavior in this quest for like some sort of conquering or power. Like these dictators out here, like just want to control people.
Well, you can use it. It's applicable to how you live your life. So if you can use it to stay relevant, if you can use it to stay sane or free or alive, then yeah, you're supposed to use it however you can.
Well, some things are human nature. And I think you would be doing yourself an injustice to not understand human nature.
Okay, that's a good point. And I like to read, and I'm into like, behavioral science, so that stuff intrigues me. I just know when it gets to the level
She's like 48 laws.
Where it's like
where it's in everybody's rap song.
She said what?
Stab
And
your
they
man
ain't
in the
rapping
back.
about it, and it's
Right.
misinterpreted, and people are talking about it, they haven't read it. I'm over it.
Oh no,
I'm over it.
I'm not. I can't be mad at you for people that is if they didn't read it in its full context. I can't.
No, of course.
Like I said, any tool can be used.
But something, you have to admit sometimes hip hop does that.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. They'll take something and it's just overexposing it and
I ain't gonna lie.
What do you mean? You're not demure?
A lot of people heard about 48 Laws of Power because they heard it in a rap song. A lot of people heard about it.
I've seen people in hip hop use certain laws to the T.
Right.
And I'm like, oh wow, that's the same thing that such and such did. There's one particular law that says, preach difference, but change nothing.
Change nothing. You know who did that?
50 definitely used that on Ja Rule. He definitely used that on Ja Rule. The nigga always singing, man.
That was Obama.
If I was your best friend, I want you around me all the time. Can I be your best friend? He used that shit to a T. I'm like, wait a minute.
Oh my God.
Didn't he just hold up?
That was a 48 Law of Power?
Yeah, preach difference, change nothing.
Oh, but he had the book just like that. Yeah.
And he I think Robert Greene worked on it with him.
Yes, they have the same agent. Used to be my book agent.
Wow, that's dope.
Yes.
Robert Greene, yeah.
We found out you out here writing laws of power and shit.
No, it used to be my book agent, When I did my case back in 2005, that I got my book deal, my first book deal, with the same agent that did Robert Greene and 50. Yeah. Oh. He was ahead of the game in terms of just like content. Yeah. It was interesting. But they came to me with that offer. Like that was timing, right? Because I had been working on a book. I had been working on my first book from like way before, maybe 2002, 2003, but nobody was really like
reading.
The literary agents weren't really interested. They were like, "Who's this girl? She's at the source. Everybody can't write a book. What does she want to talk about? She doesn't really have." They weren't into me as a writer wanting to tell a story. It was a very hard sell. And then I filed a lawsuit, and it came out in the papers, and they were calling me. So that's how it works, right? Then I had put a book deal, here's this. We have a bidding war. Do you want to go with this company or that company? And then I got my book deal. That's how it happened. Mm-hmm.
Use the media, huh?
Mm-hmm.
No, shit.
I didn't. Shit. I definitely didn't just use the media. It just happened. See, I'm very, very much into my work. So like I kind of dive in when I'm working and I'm really entrenched in it. And then it just becomes something where the universe kind of spins me around and shows me like, this is what you're gonna do.
Right.
Let me show you some things. And it just happens. It's just always been like that. Anything that's happened in my career. Significant.
That's wild. That's wild.
I like it.
To think about. Yeah.
Oh, you're writing about that?
Huh?
This is the universe says to me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, that's what you write? That's what you focused on?
Oh, that's what you're doing?
Oh, let me help you out.
Show you. Let me give you something. Let me show you.
Oh, man.
Because you
Let me give you a final chapter.
You can't write about it. Right.
Yeah,
you can't write.
But you gotta be in it. You gotta be, you know what I mean?
So
couldn't talk about it if I ain't live it.
It's coming out in September 2026.
Oh,
look at
man.
how the
The
criminal
people
justice
versus
system,
hip hop.
How the criminal justice system treats hip hop. The criminalization of the culture.
Criminalization of culture. I like it.
Thank you.
I like
Yeah, I
it.
like
Thank
that.
you, it's
I like
due.
that much better than a reunion.
Well,
This Hoffa, trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rapper.